Yes, Sir Cliff Richard, one of England's greatest entertainers, has a new record out. It's called Real As I Want to Be. Since its release, unfortunately, Chris has done, well, Cliff, should I say, has done nothing but moan about the lack of airplay, and he's been on the blub campaigning for more airplay, especially on BBC One, the young people's station. Yeah. Roy, what's this record like?
I like it, HG. Yes. It talks to me in particular, and I think I represent as, you know, a reasonable demographic section of a normal culture, yes, such as this, the Western culture. Yes. I think it's an album that pretty well talks to everyone. I'm not too certain what it's saying, but I know I like it.
Yes, yes.
You know? In fact, I've got the CD here.
Oh, have you?
I've got it in my ghetto blaster.
Yes. This is probably the only airplay this record will ever get.
No one will play it. Yes. No one will play it.
Just before...
Some stations have an embargo on it.
Have they? And they're firing people, I understand, for
That's right. That's right.
Just before you play it, maybe we should remind people of what Cliff looks like. Yeah. Look, there's a tremendous snap of Cliff there. I am impressed by the hand gesture there. I don't know what he's got there, but...
It's sort of raunchy, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's very raunchy. But that's Cliff.
Yes.
That's the Cliff.
Yes.
Look at that. I don't know what he's looking at, but by hell, he's seeing something there. That
he's sort of looking heroically off,
yes,
isn't he, with the thumb just...
Yes, jauntily raked.
Jauntily, but close to the action.
Oh, yeah, very close.
You've got to follow the line of force through the arm, via the shoulder, down to the thumb, and...
into the pant.
Yeah. That's what it's saying. Look at me.
Yeah, I'm big.
If we have a listen to this, HG...
Yes, off your shoe. Does it get better, Roy, or is it like this?
Here we go. Yeah. Hey, is this talking to you?
Gets you up, doesn't it?
Gets you. It's a sort of samba, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Don't tell me that doesn't talk to kids.
I should maybe give people an idea of what Cliff was actually singing there. The lyrics go, well, here I am out in my make-believe world, making believe I'm working. Yeah. Find that hard to believe in Cliff's case, but that may. Making believe I've got a girl. Find that hard to believe in Cliff's case as well. But inside I know I'm as real as I want to be. What if I sailed off to the edge of the sea just to see the other side, just to feel free and prove to myself I'm as real as I want to be? And then the chorus, and even the sky can't stop me now. Even the sky can't stop me now.
No, the sky couldn't stop him. No,
true, true. Roy, you know, I mean, I really have to put you on the spot, you know, today. I mean, I know you're a big fan of Engelbert Humperdinck. I know you love the work of Rolf Harris, who I can't really get a struck match between those three and Sir Cliff. I mean, I believe, though, Rolf and Engelbert talk a lot louder than Cliff does to the modern generation.
Well, I'm not so sure. Look, I go to a lot of rave parties. I like going to the Fridge at Brixton.
Yes.
I take a couple of... Icky tabs.
On the way in?
On the way in.
Who wouldn't?
And you sort of get into the vibe.
Yes.
You know, it's a pretty, you just space out a little bit.
The real as I want to be vibe? Real
as I want to be vibe. And it's amazing the number of people I talk to at the Fridge who say to me, Roy, why can't we hear a little more Cliff Richard? You know? And the... Because I suppose when you're on E, anything's attractive. But the other thing is about Cliff is the older set like him.
Yes, that's true.
Because they can remember how he was 40 years ago.
Yes.
You know, he was pretty wild 40 years ago, and he's still pretty wild today. So you've got the younger set, the Fridge set, I like to call them, who want to hear Cliff, who are interested but are denied access. Apart from a bit of hearsay stuff they hear from me and you know, a little bit of stuff they hear in the Get Up Blaster on programs such as this. And you've got the older set. He can sort of get the younger set and the older set talking, you know, a common thing there, i.e. Cliff Richard.
Look, is there anything on this record as good as Living Doll? Is there anything on this record good as, say, the young ones? I mean, they're your benchmark clips.
They are your benchmark clips, yes.
You know, Living Doll.
Yeah. Well, I think if you listen to this long enough, Living Doll starts to sound pretty ordinary. Believe it or not. You know?
Look,
I like it. I like it. I mean, he is really a concrete... when you think of it, Cliff, there's an enormous gap or distance between the message of the songs and his private life. His private life is a bit of an odd one. It's... I'm not suggesting it's your walking around Clapton Commons, sort of. No, I'm not suggesting that. But he's like a concrete metaphor for Tony Blair's third way. Isn't he?
Yeah, he certainly
There's
is.
your sort of regular way. There's sort of the other way.
And then there's...
And then there's the cliff way.
Look, Roy, can I say that...
I've never tried the cliff way.
No.
It's just basically don't do anything. You just keep it under lock and key. You know what I mean?
And look heroic.
Yes.
When the time comes.
You just strap it down and every now and again, you get your thumb look at it.
Look, Roy, look, as you know, Cliff is a tremendous bloke and he's helped me out a lot, you know, over the years. But if I have one criticism of the bloke, I believe he's a natural-born whinger. He came out whinging and he keeps whinging. The bloke is never satisfied. I mean, he's always got a couple of stingers on the pancreas for mine. He's always got something going on. I mean, the bloke has sold 230 million records. Is he never going to stop? Does he need the money? Has he got a family? Has he got a wife and kids to support? He hasn't got any of that stuff to spend his money on. What does he do with the lolly? And why should radio, after all, have any obligation to play his gear? I've had it with the bloke. Look, I'm going to tear up this record and throw it out in the audience. I don't believe it's worth worrying about at all. Roy, I've lost my perspective. Have I gone too far? You know, for me, often he's just a lump of brown on a Dutch toilet waiting for somebody to go like that.
Yes. Yes, he's a sort of Prince Philip, really, isn't he? An absolute total waste of bloody space.
Yes. Yes. Well, I think that sums that up.
I think so.
Yes, good. Well, let's move on. And now on Planet...